Benjamin Franklin's time in Scotland was defined by his friendships with men of genius. These were not mere social calls, they were meetings of the minds that shaped the science of man. The Scottish idea that human nature and society could be studied as scientifically as the stars. His closest friend was David Hume. Hume hailed Franklin as the first philosopher of America, and the two shared a sceptical, empirical approach to both science and society. Through Hume and Lord Kames, a judge who mentored Franklin on the moral structures of growing civilizations, Franklin began to see a framework for a society governed by reason rather than royal decree. This Scottish influence manifested in Franklin's obsession with useful knowledge. His connection with John Anderson, a professor at Glasgow College, reinforced Franklin's preference for an anti-toga, non-elitist educational models. This wasn't abstract philosophy, it led him to focus on practical inventions like the Franklin stove or the lightning rod, intended to improve the human condition. Politically, Franklin looked to the Scottish Common Sense School of Philosophy, led by Thomas Reid. This school advocated for a plain-spoken, practical rhetoric that would later define Franklin's own writings and the core of the Declaration of Independence. Even his vision for the American colonies was initially shaped by the Scottish model. Before the Revolution, Franklin looked to the Acts of Union of 1707, which joined Scotland and England as a potential transatlantic union. He hoped that the American colonies could be integrated into the British Parliament with equal status, much like Scotland had been decades earlier. Though the British government eventually rejected this idea, the seeds of a new type of union had been planted by his Scottish mentors.